At the end of the meal, he said, "Let me go."
Come on, I want to know what does he
He
say?
said, "Let me go to my hotel room and get cash." And then the dining staff was like,
Mhm.
What's up, guys? I'm Zap. This is Jericho, and we are the six-time international award-winning pop hip-hop music duo, Band and Future. We make clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with a sound that's uniquely Californian. And right now, you are tuned into the Life's a Circus podcast, where we talk about things that are funny, interesting, and ridiculous. And before we jump into the topic today, whew, that was one breath.
Very nice, very impressive.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with somebody who's ever acted a fool at a restaurant.
Oh, okay, well. Okay, well.
This guy takes the cake. So there's a 50-year-old Lithuanian man.
Good start. Okay.
who apparently has been faking heart attacks in restaurants to get out of paying the bill.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So,
I like him already.
This year alone, he's done this more than 20 times. And this is in Spain, by the way. So you may have seen him. An officer who arrested him an officer who has arrested him 4 times before says he orders expensive stuff like seafood and premium whiskey before faking his illness.
Okay.
When he's arrested, he goes to jail, but the man seems unfazed, smiling while in jail for a couple of days, and then he's released. This most recent time where he was arrested in Spain, his bill was a grand total of $34.85.
That's the first thing I was going to say. The food in Spain is not that expensive. Like even like the really good stuff is not that expensive.
34 euros, which translates to $36.
Yeah. You can eat real good in Spain for not a lot of money.
So this most recent time, at the end of the meal, he said, "Let me go."
Come on, I want to know what does he say?
He said, "Let me go to my hotel room and get cash." And then the dining staff was like,
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, he proceeded to throw himself on the floor and fake a heart attack. And they also said,
Oh, nice. Okay.
And they called the police. So
does he go? Do you know if he goes to the angle of, "Oh, I'm a foreigner, I don't know any better"?
I don't know. That's as much information I could find. I know he's a Lithuanian man. I don't know where that is in relation to Spain or what languages.
That's Eastern Europe, I believe. So not super close. So he definitely would sound like a foreigner.
Yeah. I think that would help his case if he like barely spoke Spanish or anything like that.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand.
I know there are people that are like professional scammers, if you will, in every sense of the word. That's a first for me. That's the kind of thing. Okay, that's the kind of thing that sounds like it could work once or twice, especially if you weren't in the same country. But after a while, I feel like people kind of catch on to that. Like, oh, coincidence, this guy again. I met a guy kind of like that in Claremont. But basically what he would do is he would just get crazy drunk, order all this food, eat it, and then when the bill came, he'd be like, "I didn't order this." And I watched it firsthand. Like I'm sitting there, and then he started getting all violent. Yeah. So, and then they're like, "All right." It was literally the same, like, go home, Roger. Like that kind of familiarity with him.
Uh,
I think this guy doesn't have a lot of things to do because, like I said, the food in Spain is not expensive. It's extremely good. I'll say that. This food every meal was amazing, but no, the bill was never more than $25 no matter what I got, And so yeah, for 30 something bucks, and the guy is trying to get out of it. I could understand if he did that here. Put the $3,000 tab or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is he just lonely? He wants attention, right? He just needs his grandkids are all in Lithuania for some reason, and he's not there.
I don't know his motive, but it's very. The interesting part to me is that he's done this like 20 times.
I do know of people that seem to have a strategy, like a pre-planned strategy, meaning I don't want to go to a restaurant with this person because if any one thing goes almost kind of wrong, it's going to be a scene. And though one time legit at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Oh God.
I did see a roach on the wall. Now I guess because I grew up around roaches, I'm just like, oh, there's a roach. It's not so bad. And a guy that I'm not going to name his name, threw the biggest fit. But it wasn't like at the moment he saw the roach, he lost his. That would have been one thing. Where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And he's mad, and they come in. So what happened, sir? Oh my God. No. He waited until the waiter came over because everything was fine. We're just eating normal. And then the waiter comes. Is everything okay? I can't. And there's this launch into this tirade. Oh, there was a roach. I'm not paying for this. We almost ate the whole thing. I'm not paying for this. And I guess that's his right, but it just was so. It wasn't a genuine reaction. It was very premeditated. So I don't want to go to restaurants with people like that. If I find a hair in my food, I find anything that's not, I just take the hair out. I don't complain about it. It's not a big deal.
Yes.
But I've seen, I've walked into restaurants where everyone has their phone out and I'm like, oh, what just happened? Dang it, I missed it. So this guy here, I want to meet him. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, you think about it, like if he's only going, if he's just doing this consistently and he's only going to jail for like a night or two, like especially if he's homeless or something, kind of a win-win situation.
That wouldn't surprise me.
He'll get a really good meal, followed by like a couple of decent meals, and then go back out and get a really good meal again, and just start the process all over.
It doesn't say anything about when he started, like how, in what time frame.
I don't know his superhero backstory, man. I just read an article. Maybe we can find out more about him in a part 2 or something.
Well, good for him, I suppose. He's doing what he loves, it sounds like. I mean, he's having more fun than some people I know.
You always have the fun moments. I've never had an experience like that where like somebody goes crazy in a restaurant. I think it would have, if I was that type of person, I would have had it at, again, Roscoe's. Because there was a time I went where like the waiter spilled like a bunch of food on me or something. So that was the only thing.
Roscoe's, the Waffle House of the West. Oh, baby.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, overrated. Just gonna say that.
Oh, I got you. I understand that. I think
whatever. I don't care.
I think the chicken is average in a good way. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it. I think the waffles are amazing. I think the waffle. I want some now. Actually, yes. Overall, I'll give it 2 snaps and a wink. What do you think? I just thought about that right now. You didn't like it? All right.
This has been another episode of the Liza Circus podcast.
Oh, man.
Make sure
He
you
didn't
like,
like it.
subscribe, comment, and share this video with
Hey,
somebody
Mikey, he didn't like it.
who doesn't give two snaps on things and winks.
I was just improvising, man. Just trying to be in the moment.
Well, you spend too much time in the moment. They might take your job. They might take your job. You need to spend time in the past and the future. Oh, time travel.
They took our jobs.